Chemtrails are coal ash. Since the mid-1990s, persistent jet trails have appeared in the sky and have increased year after year. For 2 decades, it has been a mystery as to what the jets are spraying on us. Finally, we know the source material of these jet chemtrails. Coal ash is reprocessed to create the chemtrail base mixture. Chemtrail residues in rainwater have the same mix of toxic metals as those found in coal ash from coal-burning power plants. Such a huge amount of chemtrails is sprayed every day that there is no other source for these nanometal oxides except coal ash. Fly ash and bottom ash are created at every coal-fired power plant. Fly ash is rich in aluminum oxide, about 30%, which is the main chemical found in chemtrail rainwater tests. Coal combustion waste from power plants is the biggest industrial waste stream in the world, with about 120 million tons created each year in the USA alone. Over 50 million tons of fly ash is created in the USA each year by processing the coal combustion waste. More than 40% of U.S. coal ash production is reprocessed into cement, road base, drywall, bauxite, shingles, plastic filler, and non-publicized uses like chemtrail mix. The use of fly ash has more than doubled since chemtrails began in the mid-1990s. Chemtrails account for millions of tons of coal ash reuse every year. Secret chemtrail mix is labeled component of flowable fill in coal ash industry documents. 39% of the electricity generated in the U.S. is made by burning coal. Disposing of the ash at each coal-burning power plant is a billion-dollar problem, with most ash put in nearby landfills at a very high cost. After the Kingston, Tennessee coal ash spill in 2008, the electric utility paid over $1 billion and spent over 5 years to clean it up. The secret chemtrail program receives fly ash from coal-fired power plants at a very low cost, since the power plant operators are trying to get rid of the ash. Railroad or barge transportation makes it easy to move millions of tons of processed fly ash to secret air bases. All coal electric utilities use transportation, such as railway, to bring coal to the plant. Therefore, it's very easy to remove the fly ash. The low cost of the fly ash, the existing processing facilities, the easy transportation, all out in the open, and the lack of public awareness concerning coal waste make fly ash the ideal source material for the secret chemtrail program. Patent number 5003186 describes cooling the Earth with metal oxides sprayed into the stratosphere. Fly ash has the right size and mixture of metal oxides, so a minimum amount of processing is needed to create a ready-to-spray, water-based chemtrail slurry. Coal fly ash has the correct size, 10 to 100 microns according to the patent, to be used as a Welsbach reflective material when sprayed in the upper atmosphere. In addition to aluminum, rainfall testing shows a variety of toxic metals which are all found in coal ash, depending on the source of the coal. This rainfall test from Chico, California has high readings in aluminum and barium. This rainfall test from Alachua County, Florida shows high aluminum every day and high barium on a single day. Coal ash is composed primarily of oxides of silicon, aluminum, iron, calcium, magnesium, titanium, thallium, sodium, potassium, arsenic, mercury, and sulfur, plus small amounts of radioactive uranium and thorium. Barium, Ba, is always present in coal ash and is found in most chemtrails. This California rainfall test shows aluminum, barium, and strontium over a 2-month period in January 2014. Fly ash with low barium may have barite mined and added before spraying. Coal ash has dangerous amounts of radioactive uranium, radium, and thorium. Chemtrailed areas are being poisoned with depleted uranium, naturally occurring uranium-238. Radioactive uranium is found in all coal ash. Radioactive thorium is a Welsbach material and is found in the most common type of coal ash, bituminous and subbituminous. Welsbach materials patent shows how aluminum oxide, thorium oxide, and other metal oxides can reflect sunlight back into space in an attempt to cool the planet. However, barium is not mentioned as a Welsbach reflective material. If barium is not a reflective metal, why is it being found in chemtrail rainwater tests? According to Jim Phelps, the father of the chemtrail program, barium is used to remove fluoride from the atmosphere caused by coal-burning air pollution, before the fluoride can create methane from other hydrocarbons, which is called cracking. 1 million metric tons of fluorine are released worldwide each year according to scientific measurements. These fluoride compounds are extremely strong greenhouse gases, about 8,000 times worse than carbon dioxide, for trapping heat in the Earth's atmosphere. According to the Jim Phelps documents, chemtrails must be sprayed to protect the world from hydrogen fluoride, which is created by burning coal. This is circular logic, i.e., artificial coal ash clouds must be used to save the Earth from burning coal? Why not have 100% fluoride scrubbers on all power plant smokestacks? Why not stop all coal burning? Chemtrail skeptics say it is impossible to create and purify a worldwide supply of aluminum, barium, and strontium and other metal oxides without being detected. Every coal-fired power plant has an area for processing the coal ash for either disposal or for reprocessing and shipping to another area. Skeptics say chemtrails don't exist because it is impossible to create and transport so much spray mix all over the country without someone finding out. Coal ash is already shipped all over the country using trucks, rail cars, and barges, so it is easy to move the chemtrail mix out in the open to USAF and secret air bases all over the USA and Europe. Here is a map of coal ash plants in the USA. Use Google Maps to see which ones have reprocessing plants for processing the chemtrail slurry. Make your own custom map at southeastcoalash.org. Local groups near the coal ash plants can write down the numbers on railroad bulk cargo cars when they leave the coal ash reprocessing plants. These same railroad tanker cars will be seen arriving at chemtrail air bases. This will identify which coal-burning power plants are supplying the chemtrail materials. Public disclosure, lawsuits, and nonviolent civil disobedience can stop the filling and movement of these railroad cars. Stopping these rail cars will stop the chemtrail program. We must also stop burning coal and stop the unregulated reprocessing of coal ash. Now that we know where chemtrails come from, we have the power to end the chemtrail program, which is killing our planet. All coal-fired electric generators and their coal ash processing plants must be tightly regulated worldwide to end the spraying of toxic metals from jet tankers and the release of deadly fluoride into the air. Why would the owners of coal-fired power plants want to help with chemtrails? Who would benefit from distracting people from coal smokestack pollution? The polluters, folks like the Koch brothers, who make profits based on lack of regulations of the pollution they produce on a daily basis. Anything which distracts people from the actual pollution caused by large fossil fuel producers like the Koch brothers helps them suppress efforts to regulate the pollution. The Koch brothers have invested millions of dollars to promote climate change as a hoax, because if taken seriously, it would create higher costs, which would reduce their profits. It makes perfect sense for the Koch brothers to shift the blame for higher levels of pollution away from their own industries and onto the government, since it makes their pollution less noticeable and therefore less likely to be regulated. Chemtrails will suddenly end when the owners of the coal plants learn that attorneys, government regulators, and the ICC are planning to prosecute them. Prosecuting the billionaire criminals is the goal we must work toward. So forward this video to activists, attorneys, and government regulators. When you pay for coal-fired electricity, you are paying for chemtrail poisons that are slowly killing you, your family, and all future generations. Refuse to buy electricity from any utility that burns coal. Worldwide, we must use nonviolent civil disobedience and legal tools such as lawsuits, financial penalties, and state and federal regulation to stop deadly chemtrail spraying. Get involved in watching your local coal plant, railroad, or airbase. We have the power to save our planet. There is still time if we all do our part. We must mass produce proven carbon-free energy sources. One example is the quantum electric generator with the free construction PDF download. Think about how you can help and do it. If you don't help, the spraying will continue. A single neighborhood group can stop the toxic spraying in your area. Search YouTube how to stop chemtrails in HARP. Get involved. Complaining does nothing. Watch the PBS documentary A Force More Powerful to see how nonviolent civil disobedience can overpower any tyrannical evil. Don't search for your heroes somewhere else. We are the heroes we've been waiting for. Thanks for watching.